Solid shot. That's going for four.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Finds the fielder with that shot.
That's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six. How will he reply?
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be four.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time. I mean, enough bat speed to pick up four.
Sharma has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Was quick onto that in the infield. Doesn't beat the infield. Straight to the fielder. Too much room and got what it deserved. Caught, gone.
Livingston was calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. And Tim can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground.
See you later. On your bike, 2 wickets on the trot.
player to watch once in. Looks quite relaxed too.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. And the drive and beats the fielder at point. That'll run away for 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Shepherd coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Well, this match is certainly getting exciting, and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy at the ground. Sharma, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Patada with a beautiful piece of fielding. Point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Well played. Could be a quick single.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Good. Contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Great commitment.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
You want to make use. To that extra delivery. Another over where runs just too easy to find. These batters. Seeing the ball really well, and the confidence is starting to build. 3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle. That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Shepherd will be disappointed with that previous delivery, not up to their normal standards. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Shepherd shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Too much room and got what it deserved. Super catch.
New batsman at the crease, the right-hander, and he's very capable with the bat.
Verma taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A-game today. And out, 2 wickets, 2 balls, there'll be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
Cummins, a new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Oh my, that's racing away.
Really good running from these two batters. Played it safe though and stuck with 3.
Cummins ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Square cut, finds point, no run. And that's dropped. Oh, no.
Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Couldn't get it through the field. Edged it. Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
just about ready to go out in the middle.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
Patel, the new batter, right-hander, coming in down the order this match.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Yep.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot. Iyer, the pace bowler coming into the attack. Power and precision in that shot.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Goes over the top with that shot.
Left that one a bit too much width to tempt the shot.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Left the wide delivery alone.
Super shot that.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Out. Good catch.
And add parts. The right-hander coming in, lower down the order. Always nice to put some scoreboard pressure on the opposition. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
They haven't been in a rush to get started, but they'll still be relieved to get off the mark.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous hit.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. No. Terrible shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be forward.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Leans back and top edge, but it falls safely and it might just be 4 as well.
Good return back from the deep. I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Doesn't beat the infield. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Patada with a beautiful piece of fielding.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head. Rolled the wrists well to keep it down. Couldn't find the gap, though.
Pandya, the spinner, coming into the attack. Cuts that off well in the infield. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. And well before.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and he's been put away.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Power and precision in that shot. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Shot, should be runs here.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Hazelwood coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Was quick onto that in the infield. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Good catch, out.
New batter out at the crease, lower order, right-hander, who wants to add some quick runs. He's got their tail up.
At least one here.
That shot allows them to get off the mark. Left that one a bit too much width to tempt the shot.
Couldn't get it through the field. Nicely played. Round one.
Pandya with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Top edge. That's gone well over the keeper's head. Not before as well.
He didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Can't get that outside the ring field. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Big edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high and long for six.
Fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire. First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Great commitment. What a let-off. That's a great shot early on, wide of cover. That'll give him a bit of confidence early on. No pull up short of the boundary though.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get four.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Two overs gone in the power play, and the batters are off to a good start here, ahead of the required run rate.
Time that perfectly.
That's what you pay your entrance money for. It's thrown into the crowd. A brilliant shot at the front foot. No need to move.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, just might get that wicket. Finds the fielder with that shot. Straight to the fielder. Thick edge. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Bangalore 23 for none.
End of the third, another good over here in the power play. A good mix of running, timing and power sees them ahead of the required run rate early on.
That's gone. Nice simple catch. And a brilliant take by the keeper.
Iyer, the left-handed batter, taking guard. Well, wants a solid start. First ball for the batter, coming in.
That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
I didn't feel there was too much. Much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Massive outside edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge. But no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their way back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Don't need to do it. Anything special. Line and length is the key here.
Well, I think the bowlers would be a bit disappointed with how they've come out at the start, but they can definitely rein it in a bit still.
Lovely shot, got back quickly and finds the gap.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Doesn't beat the infield. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Gone! Caught!
Partidar, the new batter in, but won't be facing just yet.
Brilliant diving stop. Everyone's gone up. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Partidar, stand and deliver. Holds the pose, the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over. Bangalore are 45 for 2. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
No shot offered there.
Punched off the back foot and beats the infield. More runs on offer here.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders have no chance.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh, that's just too full. Kohli makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be full.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Cummins shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit. But the batters have kept up the intent they had early on. And the run chase looks secure.
Patel has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Was quick onto that in the infield. Kishan with a beautiful piece of fielding.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Incredible. What a grab.
Padikal, the left-hand middle-order batter, taking guard. He's got their tail up.
Pulled away. Should just be a single with deep square leg out.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Going with spin now. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Oh, my, that's racing away.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Padikal has gotten a big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. They'll get at least 1 here. Onto that early, that could be 4.
They didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Well played, could be a quick single.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Square cut, finds point, no run.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. Bangalore are 2 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
It's gone down. What a chance. Gets that away.
And that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? A lovely shot. Just rocks back and puts it away.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Can't get that outside the ring field. The Sunrisers need to put that one behind them and find a way to slow down the run rate.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Shot, should be runs here.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. They'll get at least one here. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Oh, what a great piece of fielding, 4 runs saved for sure. That's racing away.
Just sheer power off the back foot. They need to worry about running.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Great shot through the gap. Just to slow things down again. There'll be runs here.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Swept away, but finds the fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. That's gone for 6. That is a huge run. There's plenty from these bowlers.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. Right for the textbook.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon. Good afternoon to you all. My name is Adam Gilchrist, and back again with me today is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Alison. We go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
They would have spoken about this ahead of the game. Even still, you look at the pitch and the conditions overhead, and bowling first might have been the better option. De Kock, a left-hander opening today, has a lovely technique and looks to settle into his work early on. And at the other end will be the left-hander. That was shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and they're going to get punished on this pitch. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. And well before.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Malik, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Cover drive through cover point, 1-0.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Nice shot. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Well, this match is certainly getting exciting and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy at the ground. Top edge and just over the keeper. Been a little bit late reacting, but the ball runs away to the rope.
How will he reply?
Got that away nicely.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Stand and deliver. Holds the pole as the ball goes straight over the bottler. 6 more.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way. How will the bowler respond?
Narayan with a beautiful piece of fielding.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away. fielders. Well bounced and four. Fantastic shots.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Hit the bones out of that. He's gone for a maximum.
This batter is brilliant off the bat foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Doesn't beat the infield. Going with spin now. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. Quick onto that in the infield. Perfectly timed. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Can't get that outside the ring field. Deep coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Punched off the back foot and beats the infield. More runs on offer here.
There's a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Deep, shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. De Kock advances and throws the bat out with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Round about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Big edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Couldn't get it through the field. got what it deserved.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Going with pace now. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Too good. That is huge.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. Nicked it, but it's going to go all over the boundary. Boundary last ball. What's to keep? This delivery, I wonder. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
End of a huge over, 20. One from it. Mumbai 78 for none. By fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. They'll get at least one hit. Chakravarti, the spinner, coming into the attack. Cuts that off well in the infield. Beautifully struck right out of the guts end all the way.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for six. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nice shot. Runs possible. Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Plenty from these bowlers.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Smacks that away through the gap. Great commitment. Narayan has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Got that away nicely.
First ball for the batter, coming in. Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
And gone, straight to the keeper.
The right-handed batter out in the middle, doing some... Quick final checks. He's got their tail up.
Great shot, pulled straight to back and square leg down.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Aurora back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Shot, should be runs here.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Straight to the fielder. Delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Waits for it, and that looks to be 4.
Back-to-back boundaries, this time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, that's a leading edge, but it'll land safely. Fortune there for the batter. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Driven through extra cover and get a single. Thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop shot though.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
Yada has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. A nice shot.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Edge, amazing delivery. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Malik coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
That was a really well back foot. Saw it early and it's dispatched with ease.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. That's going a long way. What a shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Farmer is starting to really... get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Absolutely middle that. Can't get that outside the ring field. Nice shot, runs possible. That's a boundary save for sure. coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Oh, that's beautifully struck right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good... Good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Yada, stand and deliver. Holds the pole as the ball goes straight over the bubble line. 6 more. Last delivery, is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Doesn't beat the infield. There'll be runs here. Too much room and got what it deserved. Super catch right on the boundary.
Rutherford, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into work quickly.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Stunning shot, fight straight back at the bowler and running away for 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise. Aurora with a beautiful piece of fielding. Chakravarti coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. That's gone. Nice simple catch.
Hardik looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. Once in, can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground.
Pandya taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Huge edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Shot sees them get their innings started.
Pandya, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Great commitment.
Oh, good shot for no run. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Malik shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Couldn't get it through the field. And got what it deserved. Super catch.
At the crease, right-hander, very capable with the bat. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Got at least one here.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Big edge. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Wonderful. There's plenty from these bowlers.
Hit that one on the arc. A fabulous drive for 6.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Oh, that was met. There's an element of insanity the way that sounded. 2 biggies in a row.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. One over left in the innings, deep to bowler.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
An incredible shot. Square drive and holds the pose as it goes all the way for a maximum. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Track. It's another massive maximum. 2 in a row. Bowler under pressure now.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Bolts coming in.
Straight to the fielder.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Onto the back foot and whacked away through the covers for more.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Edged it. No one there. Could be 4.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Don't always, Mike. Getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Finds the fielder with that shot. 10 runs added there. Kolkata 10 for none.
First over the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Well, not a great delivery, got it full, lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
A well-directed short ball sways out of the way.
What a shot. You hit that one hard. No need to run.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Shot, should be runs here.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Eight runs out of there. Kolkata are 18 for none.
End of the second over and a good start to the power play. Some nice shots in there and aggressive running between the wickets.
Great shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. How will he reply?
Flex that simple as you like inside the ring. Huge edge. Just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. What a catch. What an absolute beauty of a catch. Wonderful. Take a bow. Absolutely divine dive and catch.
Green just about ready to go out in the middle. He's got their tail up.
He's quick onto that in the infield. That's the end of the over. A wicket from it and a very economical one as well.
Another strong over by the batters. Some great shot making and running between the wickets.
Doesn't beat the infield. Cuts that off well in the infield. Nice shot. Runs possible.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. You can just stand and admire that shot. How will the bowler respond?
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Good return there, back from the deep. I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Onto that early, that could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. That's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Square cut, finds point, no run. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter. And a great shot off the back foot.
Can't afford to go too full again.